There once lived a young soul whose heart carried the weight of 1,000 yesterdays. Each morning brought not hope, but the familiar ache of regret, memories of a business that crumbled like autumn leaves, a friendship that withered despite desperate attempts to nurture it back to life, and decisions that now seemed as foolish as trying to catch moonbeams with bare hands. These thoughts circled endlessly, like vultures over a wounded spirit. Sleep brought no peace, for even dreams were haunted by the echoes of what if and if only. The young person had come to believe that life was nothing more than a collection of mistakes, each one a permanent stain on an already tattered soul, seeking something, anything, that might quiet this storm within. They ventured far from the city's chaos into the gentle embrace of the countryside. Here, among rolling hills painted in shades of emerald and gold, lived an old farmer whose contentment was legendary. Neighbors spoke of him with reverence, saying he possessed a secret that allowed him to sleep peacefully every night, regardless of what trials each day might bring. The farmhouse sat nestled between ancient oak trees, its weathered wooden walls telling stories of countless seasons. The air here tasted different, clean and sweet with the perfume of fresh-turned earth and wildflowers, swaying in the gentle breeze. A chorus of crickets provided nature's lullaby, while somewhere in the distance, a stream whispered its eternal song. The farmer emerged from his garden, hands stained with honest soil, eyes that sparkled with quiet wisdom. Without preamble, the young visitor poured out their heart like water from a broken pitcher. Words tumbled forth about failure and shame, about nights spent reliving moments that could never be changed, about feeling fundamentally broken and unworthy of peace. The old farmer listened with the patience of one who has learned that sometimes the greatest gift we can offer is simply our presence. When the confession finally ended, he nodded slowly and walked to a weathered wooden box beside his porch. From this box, he carefully selected 2 seeds. The first was perfectly round and smooth, its surface unmarked by time or struggle, a masterpiece of natural symmetry. The second seed was cracked along one side, its surface scarred and misshapen, looking as though it had already endured more than its share of hardship. "Tell me," the farmer said gently, holding up the perfect seed, "which of these would you choose to plant?" The young person pointed to the flawless one without hesitation. The farmer smiled, not with judgment, but with the tender understanding of one who had once stood in the same place. "This beautiful seed," he said, cradling the perfect one, "is often kept safe in collection boxes. People admire its flawless form, too precious to risk in the uncertain soil. It remains perfect, yes, but it remains just a seed, forever unchanged, forever unrealized." He then lifted the cracked seed, holding it toward the fading light. But this one, scarred and imperfect, as it appears, this one holds a different kind of beauty. When planted, these very cracks become doorways. They allow water to enter, allow life to begin its mysterious work. The breaking of the shell, the struggle through dark earth, the reaching toward light, all of this happens because the seed was willing to be transformed by its imperfections. The farmer's voice grew softer, more profound. "Your regrets, your failures, your broken places, these are not flaws to be hidden away. They are the very cracks that allow wisdom to enter, compassion to grow, and authentic strength to emerge. Without them, you would remain like that perfect seed, admired perhaps, but never truly alive, never truly growing." As twilight painted the sky in shades of lavender and rose, understanding bloomed in the young person's heart like a flower after rain. The weight of regret began to transform into something else entirely. Gratitude for the journey that had brought such depth of character, such capacity for empathy, such hard-won wisdom. Walking back through the peaceful countryside, they no longer saw their story as a catalog of failures, but as rich soil from which something beautiful was already beginning to grow. For they had learned the farmer's greatest secret, that true peace comes not from a perfect past, but from embracing our imperfections as the very seeds of our becoming. In the gathering dusk, the cracked seed had finally found its way home.